you see, when it comes to design, I'll just speak about a challenge that will answer that question. A very common challenge is that people, they too attached to the design, or they're designing as if you're designing for yourself. Separate yourself from the brand. That's the first thing you need to do. Don't say, I don't like this logo, it's not nice. We're not making the logo or the branding for you.
Well, Matamar.
Sure.
Yeah. We bring you in the studio.
Julian Pepe on Zima.
That's important, ne? Till today, ne? Mina ngazi ukuthi why get the podcast.
You just
you know ngiyenzeleni ne? So obvious I had before I started uploading the first episode of the podcast, I had 40,000 subscribers. But they came in for my driving lessons.
Okay.
None other than that. My driving lessons, driving guidelines and stuff. But now I came to a point, Yoguti, you know, these people are there. Some sebe pasile, they've gotten their learner's licenses. But now I have audience, maybe I can convert. Yabo. So then I started the podcast. Why am I saying that? I'm saying that to ask you, why are you? I'm kidding.
By the way, I'm not. I'm straight as an Apollo. Okay, Apollo is bent, but I'm straight as the wood they use.
No, but why do you like formal so much? You have a design, right? That's what you do. By the way, this guy is Tumelo Matabola, coming from Matabola Kingdom. So he's a graphic designer. That's what he does for a living. So you're a graphic designer. Where does your love for fashion come from? Pela, we see lama video wako with TikTok.
So it's basically how I grew up,
Yeah.
So it was my mom and my uncle. They loved clothes like a lot. So
Only like attending bath.
Oh, big time. Big time. Yeah. So I would say it's from her and my uncle.
Yeah.
So we had a lot of clothes growing up.
Yeah.
We weren't rich, but clothes were one of those things.
Where did you buy them? Top? I'm kidding.
Not really top, but you know your normal LTD about
Jabaru. Network.
Our head cars, exactly. Yeah. Quicksilver, all those things.
Pro Action.
Yeah. Then they're about Uzi.
Uzi. We are from Limbs. So Limpopo people and Uzi. I'm sorry, Limpopians.
Yeah, so that's basically where it stemmed from. But over time, you start to develop your own sort of taste or style. Yeah, but the influence is mostly from my mom. No lie.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, mama's boy.
No, not a mama's boy. Not a mom. I love my mom, but not a mama's boy. And then, what you feel to the former, so my thing with fashion, right, is that it always changes, yabo.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and I feel like the fact that it's always changing, for me, it's not a good thing because it kind of pushes consumerism. You're gonna spend every time to stay on trend, yabo. So, also coming from the church, also having to wear suits. That's a story for another day. So, that and also looking at what I was saying about fast fashion and the consumerism part of it. I was looking for items or maybe a style that is timeless.
Oh yeah.
So if you look at formal and suits, like they've been they've evolved then there where now you have all these skinny cut kind of things.
Yeah.
It depends like which country if I can say country or which style. So there's the Italian, there's British, and there's like other ones. So it depends which fit you like. So if you look at suits and just formal it's been the same throughout. It's lasted quite long. So I thought to myself, because if I buy a trouser, I can wear it for like 4 years plus if the quality is good.
Yeah.
And it's also versatile. I also try to buy items that are versatile.
But good quality clothes, eh?
They are quite expensive, especially if you're getting it like there's something called bespoke. So it's made like specifically for you. Like you're measured, it's fitted.
It's just like your high waist trousers.
Exactly.
Mastermind.
Yeah, bro.
Do you know these high waist formal pants?
The one is wearing.
Do you also wear them?
No, man. I can't. But you know one thing about fashion, eh?
Yeah.
Like everybody has his own sense of fashion.
Yeah.
Like if you check, actually, somebody told me the world is going back on reverse.
Yeah.
If you check these trousers, they existed long time ago.
Yeah.
So they just refine it in a way that it can still, have impact.
Yeah.
Fashion is like, you see like G-Wagon. G-Wagon was around 1997. G-Wagon existed already.
Yeah.
So what they do, they just change the design, they brought it, they modernize it now.
Yeah.
So it's the same as fashion.
Yeah.
So I love his fashion style. Like honestly speaking, I love his fashion style. I always watch him on TikTok.
Yeah,
this guy, he just stand on the mirror, he just does like this, like this, and then he changed the pose. I was like, he has a good sense of fashion.
Yeah, I know. And
thank you guys.
Yeah. So now, someone would assume and maybe say, since you love fashion, someone would say, why don't you just make your own clothes? Because it seems to be I don't know if it's the easiest, but it seems to be the easiest thing that people would just tend to do, like to venture into fashion, make clothes, but when you more into design, of which we're gonna talk about shortly. Why?
Because nothing against people that print on t-shirts and stuff. But I'm into, that's not my thing, but I do wear printed t-shirts. So my thing mostly is the cut, the fit, So that's mostly what I like. So, and for me to do things in that way that I would like to, it's not something that you can just start pushing overnight. So there's a lot of learning I'm still doing as well. That's one of the reasons.
It's something that you are considering maybe in the near future.
Big time. For the longest time I've been considering it. But I feel like I was still trying to find myself now. But I think now, send is for man with you.
That high waist I'm fine.
No, my thing is, I think you like it, low key.
Yeah?
I think you're still trying to convince yourself. I mean, I keep posting, so you keep seeing it.
Aye, that high waist.
One day, when I see you, I'm gonna see you, and I'm gonna be a proud father, man.
That guy's no. So now design. Where does it come from? Anyone in your family was into drawing, designing? Where do you get it from? Actually,
there was a guy, God rest his soul, man. His name was Tony. So in the area where I used to live, he was very good at drawing. Yeah. More especially graffiti as well. So,
graffiti, look, pala igama lomuntu lenze so, and like dripping and stuff like that. We used to do it in high school.
Yeah, true. So heavily influenced by that guy, no lie. So he was very good at that, like drawing with the pen. The shading was insane. Even when he had to paint, so I think he used to paint on people's school blazers.
Oh,
I think there was this one girl in Morecambe High. He once did something on her like school blazer or matric jacket. That guy was really good. That's where it all started. But at that time, I didn't know anything about graphic design. I didn't know what I wanted to become. I think I was confused that time. You know, you just say you want to be a doctor. Everyone wanted to be a doctor or a lawyer at some point.
Yeah.
I didn't know that graphic design pays or even creativity pays at that time. So fast forward from that time when I was a kid to college days.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, I didn't even study design. I studied software development. Right?
Okay.
So in college, there are two gens that I met, Tommy and Tino. Yeah, so
those
Tino
are the godfather.
Yeah, those are the guys that molded me, bro.
Yeah.
Because I remember Tino's phone had like very artistic things. Like you can go through his gallery every day, like, and it feels like you're seeing something new. To me, that was amazing. And it was around that time when Kanye West also dropped some clothes for Yeezy, I think season 2, For me, that was amazing. That's when it all started. And also, my mom's not going to be happy, but anyways, so I was in the software development class, but I didn't like it. I did not like it.
Yeah.
So, I was mainly focused on graphics. Like, while the lecturer was teaching, my friend Tino gave me Photoshop.
Yeah.
When I was in Photoshop. Busy. Doing nonsense. Obviously, the things were bad, So that's when it started basically in college where it was like, okay, sharp. This is what I like,
Yeah. Wow. So when you were doing this course, but you were not doing it, your heart was that side.
That side. But I was passing because the pass rate was 80% in that college. Yeah. But you know me.
Yeah.
Okay.
So please introduce yourself.
My name is Tumelo, Matabola. I don't have to drop my age, right?
Nah.
Yeah, no age, guys. You don't need to know my age. My name is Tumelo Matabola. I am a visual identity designer. I'm a dog lover. I love dogs, guys. I love dogs.
Say pit bulls. Yeah, this guy.
I like bully breeds.
Mfana, there was that reward of if you report a pit bull, you get someone. Your dogs are gonna go.
Oh no, try me.
I know, I will do that.
Let me tell you a funny story.
Yeah.
Do you know in Congo, there are some tribes that eat dogs? Those pit bull, they are very nice meat in Congo. No, but I'm serious. Like, you can see a family.
It's a nice meat.
Yeah, it's a nice meat. If a family, they can raise their dog just to eat it in December. Serious. Dogs in Congo, that's why in Congo you can meet your dog like this. He will ignore you on the road. Why? You know why? The dog is a hustler. He eats on his own. He knows that side they are raising me just to eat me later. So let's meet at home. You can eat your dog like this. You will say like, hey, I don't know you. On the road, I'm a hustler.
Man, is it a nice meat, very dog?
I've never eaten it, dog.
Ah.
But dog, I'm telling you, dog, cat in Congo. Oh, they
Very
eat. Congolese
nice
are listening now. They can. Some of them, let them confirm on the the comments. They will tell you it's a nice meat.
Yeah.
There's some tribe they eat dog up to now. Like the whole family, they eat dog. Like December.
Yeah.
December. Oh, they can have a party, most.
They even put it on that rotisserie.
Yes.
And they will be like,
They will
slice,
cook
yeah.
it nicely, spice it. Now you will not know that it's a dog
Yeah.
until they tell you.
I'm
You
fine.
won't know.
I'm fine.
No.
So that business, man, I can steal your dog. I know some of
I can steal your dog.
some of them they are in South Africa. I can just give them the address.
Guys, no way.
Yeah. Please give me.
You
Because
love your
people,
dog so
man.
much, eh?
Yo, I love dogs, big time.
Mhm.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Why pit bulls? Because you see these dogs asekasi, umkotoyi. Umkotoyi, right? Umkotoyi. You find umkotoyi at the funerals. It's just there, inje umphakathi. What? Why not those dogs? Why aggressive dogs? Wait, before. Ige yakbite.
My own dog.
Yeah.
Let me think. Yeah, but not bad though. But I've never been bitten severely. But I think maybe just nibbing at you or scratching you. But I've never been bitten by my own dog. Like attacked full on.
Yeah.
By a dog.
Yeah.
Hey, no, there was this one time. My friend's dog, we were in primary. That dog knew me. Bobo. Its name was Bobo. It was a
Bobo.
female.
Yeah.
We enter. She just got puppies. Hey, as I'm walking, the dog just grabbed me on my thigh. But it wasn't a serious thing. But that was the only time, really. Then
Was it playing or it was trying to be aggressive?
No, I think also she just got puppies like the previous day.
Oh.
So, yeah. She was just trying to let
So
me
you're
know.
not scared of dogs?
I'm not, man.
Even if you see just a random dog?
Well, it depends. It depends. You see with a dog, nah,
Yeah.
if the dog is coming for you straight, like it's facing you, run. It's not afraid.
It's not
But
afraid.
you see those ones that wait for you to turn and walk. It's
Yeah.
nice. Yeah.
So if like it's charging against you, like years ago, then
Why beg
but like,
also? Even me, an elephant, I'll look at it like this. Raise
why
my
am I
hand.
white beggar? But it's coming. You must run.
Yeah, if it doesn't stop, run, man. Yeah, that's a dog that's gonna chew you, boy.
But you are raising these things.
But guys, let me tell you something. Okay, let's clear it now.
Yeah.
Not every dog is a pit bull, right?
Mm-hmm.
And most dogs kinda have the look, but a pit bull. First things first, pit bulls are not big, right? They have a specific weight. Pit bulls are very lean and small dogs. I'll say it in pounds because I don't know what it would be in kilograms. It's maybe they range from 40 to 60 pounds. The 60 pounds is even a big pit bull. So pit bulls, not every dog is a pit bull, and there are a lot of breeds that look like a pit bull. So you'd get an American Staffordshire Terrier, Staffordshire Bull Terrier, which is the English Staffy. You get a Bull Terrier, you get an American Bulldog, not the Johnsons, but the Scott type. It looks like a pit bull, but it's not. There are dogs that are bigger. Then now recently you have American Bullies, not pit bulls, you know, because they're much bigger and they vary in terms of height. Even the look is different, you know. A pit bull, yeah.
So a pit bull valley is aggressive.
No, not towards people.
Oh,
But yeah, it's not a man eater. So there's something called.
So what about these dogs that are killing the kids? Are they pit bulls or some are not?
Some might be, some are mixed with other things, but it just happens to look like a pit bull. So what I think might be happening at times with the pit bulls is that there's something called prey drive. They're prey driven. So if a dog is prey driven, it means that it's inclined to want to chase prey or attack like smaller things, you know. So maybe
you as a small person,
as a short guy,
as a short guy,
no.
it will bite you.
You must stand your ground with the dog. It's but if you have but we'll talk about. Let me just finish explaining. Prey drive. Maybe a kid, Abana, is short, tiny, and they might be more inclined to want to attack a child because of their prey drive. But they were not bred to attack humans. But it differs with dogs, man. You can have a golden retriever, which they say is the sweetest dog in the world, then it would be a man-eater, human aggressive. So it depends. But not every dog that's out there is a pit bull. Just looks like it. Yeah.
So which dogs do you train? Do you keep?
Training. I'm not really good at that. Right now we have 2 American bullies. So I have a friend of mine I work with. We work with American bullies. Yeah. And we have 1 pit bull, just 1. Yeah.
There's more on a pit bull. This one would eat my children. This one.
That's a sweet dog, sure. It's just
pit
that
bull.
It's animal aggressive.
Oh.
Yeah. That's what it was bred to do.
Phela lento leya mayilwa mayibambe ninja ubona nomsilo yanyakaza so ubona iyajabula. So but then Mastermind is going to solve that because we're gonna take them to we're gonna take them to Congo.
My girl, if she's gonna hear this, she wouldn't be happy. Nah, guys, no, you can't eat dogs. I can't imagine. It's like eating a human being.
Yeah,
human being,
bro,
dog.
you eat chicken.
But a chicken.
What do you mean a chicken? A chicken what?
It's not a pig.
You eat pork.
You eat pork.
You eat pork. Ingulube, do you know what it eats a human being?
Yeah,
Eats, swallows, leaves bones.
Have you ever had a dog?
Yeah.
When your dog dies, what happens?
True.
Exactly. It's like losing
but
a child.
also like with my cows, in fact, when my cow dies, it's very painful.
Cow?
Yeah.
Oh, we eat it like.
Bro, you have a business of cows.
Yeah, I do have.
You need to advertise it because I have a friend who want to pay Lobola, but he want to hire cows. And then you need to choose those ones that they can remember.
That's a good business.
He wants to hire cows.
Yeah, so he wants, you can do that business. So somebody want to pay Lobola, hey, no, the family gives you a problem. Okay, it's fine. I'm going to give you live cows, not money. And then they hire, they come to you, you give them cows who are very smart. They can remember their way back home. Choose the one that can remember their way back home. Serious. And then the day of the quick, you bring the cows, you put it there. And then once they put them in the backyard, one started going back
I'm your first client. No, I'm the first client.
Yeah, it will work, man.
Yeah.
As soon as you open the gate,
they are ready. Those ones they can remember home, like they can remember their way back home nicely.
So do I get money for
no, but you just hire them like for a day. You can for how many days you want them to stay by the in-laws? 7 days. Okay, it's fine. So you know that 7 days, you charge them for 7 days. After 7 days, the cows are back, man. You look for a next customer. 8 days.
But now the problem is that my cows are in KZN. So.
Yeah, but you know, we can find you people who want to get married in KZN.
Yeah.
Like I believe people in the comment section they know who want to get married.
Guys, You want to hire cows?
We have smart ones who can remember their way back home.
Hiring, we won't charge you as much. We'll charge you very competitive price, a very nice price, like the price that you would pay here if you want to use this studio to record your podcast. Coming at you live from Mastermind Studios in Midrand, halfway house. So if you want to do documentary, you want to do music video, short film for Netflix or for Mzansi Magic or for Ekasi Stories, ETV, or you want to do your own generations, you can hire equipment here. You can get these guys that are shooting this podcast to come and do it for you. So how is design fun? How is design? I mean, a lot of people are always like, people are struggling getting people into like getting clients, but you are always busy. How do you get clients? Just share a little bit. Some other people, they want money. Yes, you are sharing strategies for your business, but maybe just one strategy, small one. Yeah.
Number one, guys, you need to, I think the quality of the work first.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that should be the first thing. And by quality, we're not saying you should like be like the next best thing, but you should have a fairly decent quality.
Yeah.
You know? And also, you can't. So what I believe, there's a market for everything.
Yeah.
Whatever level you're at in terms of design, there's someone who's specifically looking for you. And if you're not in front of those people, you're not gonna get clients. So
how do I get in front of the people?
Start posting, buddy. Start posting. You need to start posting. Push your work always. That's one thing that I got from you, actually. Yeah. You see, this guys, you see the numbers. So, yeah. The juice I have, I got it from you, my lord. So, yeah. Put your work out there. I mean, right now, guys, we're living in a social media age. So, hey, I don't even know if that makes sense, but you understand. Social media is dominant now. So put your work out there. Yeah, put your work out there. Like, there are people who are looking for you, who are meant for you, I believe, you know? Since there's a market for everything. Yeah. Not everyone's your client. There's someone who might think, at whatever level you might be at, there's someone that thinks that you're the next best thing, or you're the best thing that ever happened to the world. So make sure you're in front of those people. Yeah.
So how many clients in a month maybe are you assisting with their brand?
I don't even know. To be quite honest, probably maybe it must be more than 5 or more than 10, slightly more than 10 maybe.
A month.
On a monthly basis.
That you are assisting.
Yeah.
From scratch. Some are creating stuff from scratch.
Some from scratch. Some you're just designing normal like posters and stuff. But it's mostly from scratch actually.
And then any big corporates that you are also assisting, do you also do that? Maybe they say we want to rebrand.
Yeah, I mean, there are also some inquiries in terms of that. At the moment, are there any big corporates? Let me think. Yeah. Just that you can't name.
You can't name.
Yeah. There are. Yeah.
But there are some that you have featured on your page.
On my TikTok,
yeah. So you can just check his TikTok. You'll see the brands that he has worked with. But you are good, my boy. I taught you well, eh?
But I don't think I am, though, you know?
Kanjan.
I don't know if it's imposter syndrome or what, but I don't think highly of myself in any shape or form. Like, you see, maybe someone might say her outfit's nice, but I zero in on what's wrong with the outfit.
Yeah.
That's what consumes or occupies my mind mostly, or even with the design. Because maybe I'm looking at where I want to go, and the compliments I'm getting on the spot are just like, okay, thank you.
Yeah.
But I don't think I'm great, man, or that awesome.
I believe it's one thing that creative they always have. Once you set your targets, you say, I want to go this far. And then it's kind of like push you not to operate based on compliment.
Yeah.
Because the day people won't compliment you, you will feel more smaller than yourself. Like it's kind of like destroy your, what do they say? Is what your self-esteem.
Yeah.
Right. So I think most of people, like I've done videos where people say, "Yo, that video is great." I'm not seeing something special about this. So it's difficult for you to see your own greatness.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's quite difficult. It's difficult for you yourself to see how beautiful your work is. But now other people, it look very appealing, very beautiful. But for you, it will be like, these are just one of those things I do, you know. So I can relate with what he's saying here.
Yeah, it's true. I think with like compliments, even, I think maybe it's like the type of person you are. If you are growth driven, you just want to see growth. Sometimes you seeing yourself as like you are stagnant, but when you get these compliments, you kind of like reminded, but at the same time you're like, It's just like when someone comes to me and say, you have a lot of followers. I forget sometimes that I have over 600,000 followers on TikTok. Sometimes I see someone with like 200,000 followers and I'm like, hey, this person has a lot of followers. I forgot that I also have that. So I think it's just growth driven, always wanting to like excel. And when I'm looking at the views that I've gotten on my show, on my TikTok, in the last 360 days, I've gotten over 200 million views. Yeah, on TikTok overall.
But I have a question for you. Don't you have the fear of being perceived? Like, don't you feel like, hey, someone is looking at me this way, you know?
Yeah, that happens.
I think that fear is only maybe you and I, because even me now, the reason why I don't push so much social media is like I don't want to expose my life, what I do. But at a certain time, when you are running a business, the power of social media is quite important.
Yeah.
And then that's an element that we do neglect sometimes, saying that most clients, like I have a guy who gets big clients on social media. They just go to his page, you know, they post, like check what he's posting, what he's doing. They're quite interested, and then they started following him. And then the consistency that he had as well on his page, and then he gained a lot of clients, big brand actually.
Yeah. So, excuse me. So I think also the other thing is that I don't expose more of my private life. It's just Mr. Folk.
Yeah, I hear you, but my mind is messed up. But anyways, when I post something, if I look at it, when I feel like deleting it.
Oh.
Because I'm looking at the flaws, you know, you want it to be perfect, you're thinking with
I know that one thing. I think I've done this thing for quite some time, the social media thing. So I understand that the videos will never perform the same.
Okay.
Sometimes you post a video that you like, this one, maybe I'll get 200 views.
Okay.
Then it gets 2 million views. The one that you are trusting, that you see this one, then it gets 500 views.
Yeah, that's true.
You see?
And it's painful.
Yeah.
It's painful.
So but you should be in a position whereby you are fine, whatever happens, right? So I think that's the thing with me. When I decide to put out a video, I want to say what I'm saying on that video. Whether it gets 10 or 100 views, And the other thing is that you must remember that the views that you are seeing, it's not just a number, it's a person.
True. It's not like it's some computer thing. Yeah.
When you see 500 views, that means 500 people. It's 500
That's
people.
a lot.
You see? So just imagine 500 people sitting here watching you do what you do. So you must look at it like that. So don't say, I wanted to get to 200,000 views.
Mm-hmm.
Understand also that if you do have 200,000 views, imagine 200,000 people watching you, showcasing what you are doing. So that's the power of social media. Because also sometimes you could be after the views, but you get 200 views, no one buys the service.
There's no use.
But now you can get someone with 500, just 500, or maybe 20 people. And maybe out of those 20 people, 10 people buy your thing. So you see now, you have made more money than someone who's gotten 200 views. That's why also the companies, those that are smart, when they want to do the work with you, they will want to see the engagements. I mean, how long are people watching your videos? Do they watch your videos past 30 seconds, past 3 minutes, past 10 minutes? Because they want to see the viewer retention. Are you able to keep people engaged? And then from there, they also check the engagement in the comments. What are they saying? And then they also check the redirection. They check the conversions. Because sometimes you can make a video, it gets a lot of views because maybe it's just clowning, it's just funny, but it doesn't actually draw people to take action. That's why Ukhozi FM would have a lot of listenership, but the money that they are making is not the same as the money that E702 is making with less views, because the quality of people that are listening to E702, those are the people with the buying power. So now it's just, and you'll never know, man. You'll never know that you can have 200 views with like 40 people buying something. Look, last year, was it last year or? Yeah, last year. You had one video. You posted one video. That video gave you clients for the whole year. One video. That video is not even on 200,000. But that video gave him clients for the whole year. We were talking about it the other day. So you see, it's not. I was also thinking alone. Saying the content creators, the problem with them, they come to social media wanting to be famous, right? And it works. Baba famous. But now the problem is that when you are now famous, people in the streets, they see you as someone with money because they think TikTok pays, and TikTok doesn't pay. But now if you start social media because your aim is to make money, you have a product that you have in mind. Believe me, even if you sell socks, if you have audience and they like you, 2 people will buy those socks. But now their focus is bringing attention to themselves and not knowing how to monetize that attention, because their initial purpose was to become famous. Now you are famous, then what? When you are famous, people don't pay you to take pictures with you. There is no money that you get from being famous.
Maybe we can talk about this, because I think we need to not to address, but maybe break it down in details, because I've seen more people who have millions followers on TikTok, but if you look at them, like, it doesn't even reflect. So maybe we can categorize by saying we can say maybe there are 2 people in social media, right? those who are selling products and those who are just creating content for fun.
Yes.
So if you check the two people, when it comes to revenues, right? I don't think that they are in the same class.
Yeah.
Because the one selling product can sell maybe 6 products only, but make money more than the one who has millions of views. So can you break it down for us maybe?
Okay. So firstly, I'll start with TikTok. TikTok, it doesn't pay creators. The platform it doesn't pay creators. Those who are able to make money not selling products are those ones who will maybe go live, do funny lives there, and then people will give you gifts, of which some of them, it's working for them if you have the audience that is willing to give you money. But it's not always whereby someone will give you a lion. There's a gift there of which is a lion. I think
So basically you are saying it doesn't matter how many views your video may have, you're still not going to make money.
Yeah, you're still not.
Even if it's 2 million, no money.
I have a video that has 6 million views on
But
TikTok.
if you go live and then you have, let's say, 1,000 people who are giving you gifts, and then you can make money over that.
Then you can make money. But Nakona, those gifts, they must give consistently because you can get like 20 roses. 20 roses will be what? Will be maybe 2 cents or maybe 20 cents or not even $1
each.
No, combined. $1, if I'm not mistaken. $1 would be maybe around, I stand to be corrected, would be maybe around 200 roses. Would then convert to $1. So now, yes, you'll see those roses coming in, but it's just cents. Okay? And then I'm a gift a hambang. There are roses, there's ice cream, there's a donut of which is like 30 diamonds. But Gucci, it's a diamond or what? It doesn't mean it's a lot of money. But now, 1 rose compared to 1 donut, it doesn't give you the same thing. So now they'll be giving you those things, right? Okay. So, but if a lot of people are gifting you, and then at the end of each live, you'll be making money. But it's not it's not a lot of money if you're just gonna do it once. So you need to constantly go live. And if you are working on something, I don't go live for the gift. I go live to advertise my services and for people to sign up for my classes. So number 1, TikTok doesn't pay as a platform. TikTok doesn't pay. Okay. Right. YouTube pays, but there's a cost per click of which is maybe around 30 cents. Okay. And then depending on where your channel is at the time, you'll be getting, also it depends on how much the advertiser is paying. But for you to get to the YouTube Partner Program, you need to have at least 4,000 hours of watch time and 1,000 subscribers. Let me explain the 4,000 hours of watch time.
Okay.
So the 4,000 hours of watch time, that means if you have videos there and one person watches for 2 minutes, the other one watches for 6 minutes, combined all those minutes, they must make 4,000 hours. And you must have achieved that in the last 24 months. In the last 12 months, not 24. Sure. You must have achieved that in the last 12 months. 1,000 subscribers, it does. So now, tell me, 1 day is 24 hours. Right? 1 day is 24 hours. For you to make 4,000 hours of watch time, your channel must be visited frequently. But what I like about YouTube is that once you enter into the YouTube Partner Program, the money that you get there when you're continuing creating content is like, it's money that you can depend on, because it's more like you are earning. Okay. Because you get your money same day. YouTube pays me every 22nd. I get my money. But it's not a lot of money. For like 10,000 views, you'll get around 500 rand. I got monetized on YouTube in 2023 around September. From September 2023 till date, the total amount of money I've made on YouTube, it's 30,000 rands.
In 2 years, if we can say.
Close to 2 years. In 2 years, only 30,000 rands coming from AdSense. So it's not really a lot of money.
So, okay.
But now, what would now be a strategy for you to make money would be if you're positioning yourself in a way that brands can work with you.
Okay,
because sponsorship. But now you must be creating content of value, right?
Okay.
And try create a content that is advertiser friendly.
Okay.
You know, Guti, I'm a corporate. They don't want any controversial stuff.
Yeah.
But if you want to do controversial thing, it's fine. You can still do. The betting companies, they don't care. Those people. They don't care because it's a badge anyway. So
that's what I was saying. Like when we're talking about how you can get clients, there are people that are specifically for you that you want to associate with your brand. So just put the work out there.
Yes.
Whether you want to make it controversial or whatever.
Yeah. It's just consistent. That if you are controversial, sometimes you might be controversial and maybe a brand would like to work with you, but because maybe you don't know, maybe you are touching the person who should be processing the funds to you.
Oh yeah.
Because you don't know who's the big boss.
True.
Say for instance, I don't mean to be whatever. Say maybe you say something like, I don't like gay people. And you find out that the person who is a marketing director or the decision maker is gay. You see, then you are in trouble. So now, Nje, create your own thing. If you want to do that because you want to be famous, do it. It's fine. Controversy always vies. But now you are famous now, and then what?
There's no food on the table.
There's no food on the table. So do you want to be famous and be broke?
That's so embarrassing, man.
Yeah.
Being famous and broke.
And I think I'm not famous.
Yeah.
But to a certain point, I understand famous people. Maybe why they get frustrated and they don't want pictures. And when you come to them, they say all these sorts of things like, hey, leave me alone. It's because financially, there is no money. And everyone wants to, like you're saying, they come and take pictures for free.
It's not like they'll pay you, man.
It must be frustrating. Like,
very.
You coming to me taking pictures. That time I'm thinking, what am I gonna eat?
And what are you guys doing with these pictures? Because you never take us.
But you know, it's just like if somebody follows you and loves you and then is your fan, so you can't deny them such. Yesterday I was shooting the Twice a Show. So the lady who came was like, yo, I know you Mrexa from Generation, Most people, they know him like that, you see. So they were taking pictures. And then the same question you asked, I was like, can you tag him? He was like, no, just leave them. You know this life we chose. You understand? So it's to say that your fan, if they see you that time, people follows you, follow. They'll be like, this is heaven on earth for me. This guy I've been following. Even me, the first time I saw him, I was like, bro, can we take a picture? Forgetting that I have a long way with this guy, because he was my favorite actor, bro. This guy, when he's on Generation, I can't wait to watch Generation just because of him. But the moment I met him, I was like, bro, can I take a picture? I was like, bro, you'll be with me forever, boss. We are stuck in business together. So I even forgot that this is the guy I will be meeting, communicating to, all the time. So it's just those moments. Like, I think celebrity must also be fair. If somebody approaches you, can we take? Sometimes they just exaggerate them as well. Like followers, they do exaggerate. They want to touch. Those ones are wrong. But if they come, like maybe to take a picture, it's just those moments.
Fine. It's just a picture, and then
just a picture.
I understand sometimes it's like you are at the mall, you are frustrated, maybe you are with your daughter, and then this person wants to take a picture. I think it's just find a way to talk to because these people, when they say we made you, like they're the ones who are really supporting you. It's just that Bona sometimes, if maybe you are TikTok famous, Bona, maybe they don't know that you are not getting money on TikTok. They think you are I follow you, you're making money on TikTok. Now I want a picture you don't want. Okay.
So I have a question for you, man. Let's talk about branding. Mm-hmm. Right? Like if you are a company, let's talk about brand alignment. Mm-hmm. How can I make my design to be so appealing and get more business from there?
You see, when it comes to design, I'll just speak about a challenge that will answer that question. A very common challenge is that people, they too attached to the design, or they're designing as if you're designing for yourself. Separate yourself from the brand. That's the first thing you need to do. Don't say, I don't like this logo, it's not nice. We're not making the logo or the branding for you. We're making it to appeal to a specific market that we are targeting. So also, you need to know who you're targeting.
Yeah.
Because you can't just take a gun and shoot and hope you're gonna hit a target. You can't. It doesn't make sense. Or even a bow and arrow. You need to be aiming at a specific target. I'm sure you also know with ads, right, on Facebook, like you can specifically target them. You choose
your target.
To a person who uses an iPhone. Like you can go like very deep in terms of like ads. So it's the same with branding. Know the people's hobbies, where they hang out, the age, where they located, that helps in terms of branding. So we build something that appeals to those people.
Yeah.
But the biggest problem, or the one thing that people should focus on when you're starting a brand, it's not for you. You are not gonna buy this thing. You're building it for someone else.
Yeah.
Always separate yourself from it. And I think also it's our duty as designers to push back. I know even with myself in a lot of cases, you don't push back. You have to. What I mean by pushing back, if we hop on like a discovery call, or a brand strategy call, we discuss these things. We're going to target it to a specific person, discuss the competitors, brands that inspire, all the nitty-gritties, right? Depending on the kind of questions you ask the client. Once we've set all that and we agreed, and you send maybe the first draft and the person says, I don't like it, you should be able to push back and say, no, this is what we discussed in the strategy. I know sometimes as creatives, I know with myself, it's not easy to push back and say, no, but this is the strategy. But I know that's what separates you from a junior. That's the clear separation between a junior and amateur. Let's say amateur and an expert. Expert.
You tell the person, according to the brief, this best describes it. And you as the designer, you should also be able to explain the logo very well, or maybe the design very well in a way that they understand. Because sometimes they're just seeing arrows. You see now this one. What does it?
And there's a
what does this thing mean?
Yeah, you need to. It's called a rationale. You need to have a rationale. Like explain how you got there.
Yeah.
Don't just present. But also, right, what I could say that has helped me as I've been like, since the time I started, and also being a Christian, right, I'm not going to make it about that. But if we think about God, He doesn't give you what you want. He gives you what you need.
What you need.
So I think that's a very good approach as well to say, you might want it to look like this to suit you, but what you need is for this thing to appeal to your clientele.
Yeah.
So push back, having that mindset of, okay, I'm going to push back. And also another reality in life, pushing back or speaking the truth. You're not in control of the person's reaction. You can't control how the person's going to react.
Yeah.
But also pushing back and speaking the truth is a risk. Should be willing to take that risk for their own good.
Yeah.
For the benefit of the brand. So yeah, pushing back. I'm also trying to learn how to do that.
Okay, so if I can ask a question. If somebody will say like, okay, I love your graphics and then I have a passion in graphic designing. So what are the steps that you can advise them to start? Like startup steps to say, if you want to design a logo, this is how you need to do it first. Can you take us through something like that? For the people who want to, we have a lot of, like unemployment rate in South Africa is just high. Somebody might think like, okay, let me start my own business, but I want to become a graphic designer. So what are the steps, the elements, or maybe the tips you can give them?
Okay. First most important thing, you should start. Get the softwares. Just get something
they are costly,
where you can start doing. Yeah, they are costly.
I think you must mention that, Uguti. This designing thing, these creative softwares.
I pay 2,000 rand per month for my software.
Subscriptions, 2,000 rand a month.
Imagine.
So it's not something easy. I have 5 to 6 software that I pay like 2K from my phone to the PC just for editing, color grading. And then somebody there will be like, when you charge them, they will be like, it's too much.
It's a lot.
But they don't know we pay for this software, man.
True.
Like we are living in a generation or in a time where artificial intelligence has taken over. Not to replace us, but there are some software that are being updated and having element of AI inside, which makes your job to become much easier.
True.
But you must pay for
You must pay for that.
Yeah.
So it's not for free.
Just to add on to what you're saying, this is the kind of person that I am. And I'm not saying everyone should be like this, but if you're going to buy something or a service or whatever, try to find out what the process is for them to get to that final product. Because I think that's where the problem is. You just want the final product. You don't even care, you don't even care about how the person gets to that, what it costs him. Like you see, he's talking about subscriptions. Like at least find out. Try to sometimes ask, like, why do you charge so much?
How much are you paying for Adobe?
Hey, so the person will tell you. Sometimes I think you get to understand that, guys. The final product is important, but there's a process. Now, I'm a kind of person who likes to zero in on the process.
Yeah.
Hey, like I watch weird videos of people making shoes, I'm interested in the process. That's why I like making things from scratch. Sometimes just try to look at that also as a consumer, someone who's buying. Like,
yeah. Adding to that question, would you advise that a person who wants to go into graphic designing? I know the answer, but I'm just asking. Do you advise them to use Canva?
No. But recently, I saw a lady or a girl. I think she's African. She does really cool stuff on Canva.
But don't you think maybe on any software, it's just you understanding the software first? Because when I started learning Adobe, I had to break it down.
True.
For me to understand and master it, I had to break it down in different segments. So I started learning each effect first. When I started learning After Effects as well, which is a software only for motion graphics, I had to break it down. I need to understand each plugins and what does it help me with. When I started learning DaVinci for color grading, I had to break it down. I had to understand the knobs first, the layer knobs, and all those things for me to work
After
properly.
Effects, mkulu.
So
You use After Effects.
yeah, but you know
that thing, eh,
there's
it's
a guy called the Kazman. I was learning from him, but I gave up sometimes because when you look at his knob, his work station, the way it looks, you get already intimidated. I'm telling you, just the timeline,
When
the
you
way
see
it is, you're already intimidated. Like
user
I can't do
interface, just
this.
like,
I can't do this. But when you go through the process, that's why he said the process is very important. Because the process will teach you how to build each segment and get to a beautiful final result.
But you guys, since you are, don't you think you guys can produce music also?
No, it's you know one thing I hate about us Africans.
After Effects, yeah.
No, after do you know
bad.
from After Effects, I now discovered that all those movies they did with building, it was a lie. And then it was a lie. I even started shooting myself on green screen and put myself, I would jump, hey, Superman! Because I found out like it's a lie. So I had to start learning Element 3D, Saberlight, Twitch, one by one. And then when you put it together, you can relate to say that this Avenger, they did it like this, they used these plugins. It becomes easy. So, but if you just look at the interface, you just look at the timeline, the way it is, you get intimidated. But when you go through the process,
there.
yeah,
There's a pen
the
that is
keyframe
like
that
this,
you need
and
to do
is
is out. You need to pre-compose. You need to do this. It just becomes crazy for you.
Keyframing.
You guys must give us courses. You see, Africans. You guys.
Yeah, actually, sorry to cut you. I was saying one thing about African. We like touching, and then you will not master anything. So if you focus on one thing, it will help you to build yourself in that particular thing until you move to the next one.
Yeah.
But you will learn 10% here, and then the next things you become a DJ. Why? Because you see DJ at 20. Because you hear Maporisa makes 80K per weekend.
No,
and then
I'm
you want
into music. I'm just thinking about, you are making a movie, right? But now, if you also understand the software of making music, the sound, you can also like maybe compose, do some production of the music that you're gonna put there. So that lama copyright.
But you know what you're saying is true, but you never have that time. Because what you have already on your own plate, editing already is getting it's driving you crazy. So to start and creating another music, you can have an idea of the sound you are looking for, but you have a limitation when it comes to software that they use to produce that. So time will kill you.
You can't be a jack of all trades, eh?
Yeah, it's funny. It's also funny how just by sitting behind a computer and doing post-production, that's tiring. It's tiring. And I'm still asking myself how and why. Is it because my mind is working or what's happening? But it's very tiring.
Remember, when you are designing, the image that you have is only here. And you are using this machine to bring it to life. So you'll be tired. You'll be tired.
It's like you are creating
the final result. When you have the final result, you can see it. But you must put it on paper.
I read a post of someone say, God, please help me to transfer the money that is in my mind to my bank account. It's the same, In your mind, you can have millions, millions of dollars. For you to enter the bank account, it's the process.
The process.
That's the process. You need to work hard. Years upon years.
That's what is tiring.
Let's respect process. There's a lot that goes into making these things. And isn't it interesting? You remember those videos on those, not videos, but on YouTube, on DSTV.
Yeah.
Now every time I got back from school, there's a channel where you would see how they make noodles in the factory. Yeah, that was interesting to me.
Those Discovery channels.
So this gets us back to having more educational content to shape our generation.
Yeah.
Because if you check children who are the kids that we are raising today, it's too risky for them just to watch anything.
Yes.
Parents, they need to be picky on the content when it comes to content for their kids. Because you need to know, is it educational or it's just entertainment?
Yes.
Because after that, you are not teaching your child how to become like a real man or a woman. Because if they watch a content based on something just like that, what are they getting in? So it takes us back to say, we need maybe to create a content. There was a day that my nephew make me a breakfast. I didn't believe that it could make such a nice egg, like French egg. Nice. I asked him, how did you make it? He said, I watched a tutorial on YouTube.
You see?
Exactly.
You see?
Yeah. So now, that's what I wanted to say. You Africans, you guys, you know when you go on YouTube and you're trying to learn something, you hardly find African teaching you that. It's all these Americans teaching you guys how to do these things.
Yeah.
And imagine being taught by someone who speaks like you.
How easy it's gonna be.
Relatability, because you can relate. Yeah,
I think that
matters when you can relate.
I think that's how also I've been able to get so many followers.
But content of today, if people who are listening to this podcast or watching, if you're a content creator, just try to do something educational. Because content for today, you can see people are half naked. For them, they want to trend. But if you check educational things, they mostly trend in such a way that you have more views, because even your algorithm will recommend people who are seeking for such content.
Yes.
I have a guy who learned Premiere Pro only on YouTube.
Yes.
The other one, even us, sometimes when you are stuck with something, you go like, okay, how to do this? You type on YouTube.
Exactly.
And then you find it pops in.
I was stuck with my laptop. I was putting in the fingerprint, it's not working. Putting in the fingerprint, it's not working. Like, hey, what's the problem with this thing? I now go on YouTube. My Mac does not want to what fingerprint. They showed me a video, 1 minute video. They were like, updated the software. I put the fingerprint, it's working. So you see, because of YouTube.
Guys, YouTube is strong.
That's why you see in some countries, some contents are not allowed.
Yeah.
They really block it for the sake of the economy. That's the major thing. And second thing is, like, let's say education. Like, if this one gonna benefit the kid, then
yes. You see, I could have taken my laptop to maybe WeFix and like, hey,
but they make money on you.
Is dead.
Take it to iStore, you pay.
Take it to iStore, you pay a lot of money. Like, okay, come back after an hour.
Yeah,
they know the software will be done.
Yeah, I'm gonna open this TV and then check how to fix it.
Yeah, exactly. Even like with your TV, Jay, the backlight, you can go on YouTube how to replace the backlight on this LG TV. You can even put the model number. There's a video. And then from there, you can go on Take a Lot. You buy these backlights. You replace them.
Let me make you laugh. In 2021, my car had a problem. So it was just a small problem. Like, it was actually the fan belt. So I went to the mechanic. He said, no, I'll give somebody, go buy the fan belt. The person will replace it. You know, Audi, they don't leave space there. Everything is just squeezed.
Yeah, everything.
You don't have any space to put your hand. Hey, the mechanic that came, he went on YouTube. I got angry, but at a certain time I was like, no, this could be right. And then he put it perfectly. I drove. It never broke again.
Since then,
it never broke.
Yeah.
You know, YouTube, guys, just to tell you, I'm not a qualified designer. I learned everything from YouTube. After Effects, I know how to use. Element 3D, I know how to use. Even 3D modeling, I learned from YouTube. So Cinema 4D, I learned it from YouTube. Blender, I'm learning from YouTube.
Yeah.
Everything YouTube.
And then we're living in a country where internet is easy. So if somebody is stuck there, you don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Instead of you going to do heists or committing crime and robbing people
Just
on the road,
sit down and
go on
learn a
YouTube,
skill.
learn something.
Solve a problem for people. I learned how to play saxophone on YouTube.
Really?
Yeah. YouTube.
Oh.
Saxophone.
And I'm ready to learn an instrument.
YouTube.
So I have a question for you. There is this. Am I asking too much question?
No.
There is this sickness or disease of creative. The greatest one is procrastination. How did you beat that? Because I know at some times you had it.
Hey, it's still a struggle even till today because with me how it happens, I don't know if it's procrastination, but what happens till today, but I just fight it. You constantly thinking about the design and the difficulties of it. Like you placing the difficulty of it over like actually doing it or coming up with a solution. Before you like end up taking time because you're busy pondering, how am I gonna do this? Because how I work is that I have to start off by having a direction mentally to say this is the design direction, this is how I'm gonna do it. I must have my ideas already jotted down. So what I've learned through looking at other people that make logos or visual identities, if it depends how your process is. So I draw the logos from scratch. How I beat all of that is that I just take my pen, hit the paper, start drawing. Based on the brief and some keywords that I might have pulled from this thing.
Yeah.
Because sometimes when I try to have the whole idea in my head, it ends up taking way more time. So I start drawing, executing.
Oh, so when you don't draw on the computer first?
Sometimes I do. It differs. Sometimes the process of having the idea comes quickly and it's like awesome. When I execute it, it's like it works. But there are times where like you all up in your head. I'm trying to come up with some punchline phrase or whatever. It's not working. So take your pencil, hit the drawing pad. Or whatever it is that you do. If you're trying to find a font, just go find the font. Stop trying to think about what kind of font that'll work as a bulky one. Just go there and start picking.
Yeah.
Something comes from that, you know. That's how I feel you beat it. Like do something about it. Just push beyond that whole thing that might be happening to you mentally. That's if it happens to you like it does with me.
Yeah.
I know I procrastinate when I'm trying to have everything figured out mentally before I start.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, because procrastination is a problem. Like, okay, I'll do it. And then maybe you're scrolling on TikTok and now I'll do it. And you'll find a reason not to. No, but you see, let me make coffee. You plug it, like you are scrolling on TikTok. The water boils, then it's done. You're like, okay, I'll do it now. By the time you begin, it's 2 hours later, right? So this thing is a problem. I think, with me, just always keep in mind the reason why you are doing it.
Okay.
Why are you doing that? If you are doing it for survival, just try and remind yourself. If I don't do this, I'm not going to be able to pay rent.
Tomorrow it's over.
Yeah. If you need to do something, always have that reason. If I don't do this and I lose this client, child. You see, when you have that mentality, you will still procrastinate. I think all of us, I stand to be corrected. I think all of us, we have that element of procrastination, but try and manage it, not for it to be too much. Because sometimes it's nice to just sit and not do anything. It's nice.
Yeah.
Even though sometimes you know that this thing is going to give me money, but to just sit here and just relax, it's nice.
Nice, true.
But keep it in mind. If I don't do this, I won't be able to pay school fees for my daughter.
True.
And you're like, hey, I must do it. I won't be able to pay for my car. Hey, what if ngiyavuka kusasa and what if this client is the last client that I have?
But when you're procrastinating, okay, with me, when I'm procrastinating, I'm going crazy because I have this thing on my mind the whole time. Like I can think about it for days. Like you feel uncomfortable
when I have to like maybe shoot a video. It's a short video that I need to do. Maybe I need to. I'm thinking about it. But the minute I start taking my phone up and saying something, I get to see, I can actually improve it like this.
True.
Yeah. Okay. This is how I can actually do this thing. Yeah.
And in most cases, you realize that you wasted time.
Time for nothing.
You're just like, but this thing took me 30 minutes. Why was I busy thinking too much?
Yeah.
So I don't think you can completely get over procrastination.
Nah, I don't think so.
As long as you're human, because
I don't think so.
As humans, we want to be comfortable.
Yeah, we want to be comfortable.
Comfortability is a big thing.
And in Ngondo Yethu, our mind is designed in a very crazy way. There are people who believe in specializing. Naval says specializing is for animals.
Yeah.
It's not for human beings. But you see it with your mind. Your mind is not thinking, mastermind, your mind is not thinking of editing, shooting videos only. Your mind is thinking of, you know what? I need to get that car. I need to, I need to maybe create what. You see, other than what you do, from day to day, you are thinking of something else. True. You see, that shows that we are not actually meant for specializing. Specializing is for animals because they have limited abilities. So I think that's the reason why we procrastinate. Our mind is just cluttered. It's just cluttered. You're thinking about this, you're thinking about that. If I do it like this, sometimes you procrastinate doing something because you were doing something, not that you were just sitting.
Okay.
You see, you have to design something, and then you look at the count. You're like, let me remove this cup. When you're taking this cup to the sink, you're like, let me wash these dishes. I'll go back to designing. You wash the dishes. When you are done, but the floor is dirty. You clean the floor. By the time you think, let me relax a bit.
Yeah, that thing kills.
Let me make coffee and then I will start. Then you make coffee, then you start, and then you scroll then you see something dope. You're like, oh wow. This is dope. You think about it. By the time you know it, 3 hours is gone.
It's like I was telling you, when when you have too much on your mind, sometimes also not good. I was telling you and your wife the other day that my mind was so cluttered that I almost threw a clothing item in the dustbin. Then when I threw it, I'm like, what am I doing? Because my mind is everywhere.
Yeah.
I think sometimes it's what I've been learning. It's okay to slow things down.
Yeah.
Sometimes just sit back and just relax. Take some time to think, to reflect on, because that will also help if I can also jump on the whole thing of viewers.
Yeah.
Sometimes wanting more and wanting to do a lot is not okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's good to slow things down. Like just go to your TikTok page and think. I think sometimes you'll be able to realize that 500 people or 500 views is a lot. If you slow things down and you think about it, and you're like, actually, 1,500 people, that's a lot. If I can invite all those people to my house, I won't even be able to feed them. So also maybe slowing things down makes room for maybe gratitude. You can be thankful that There are 500 people that saw my video.
Exactly.
You can appreciate the finer things in life.
Yeah.
Rather than always being on the move and you know.
Before I started the K53 thing, I had I still do have that business of tutoring mathematics, but I never had a lot of followers on Facebook. I used to advertise on Facebook then. I would maybe post a post on Facebook. The post maybe gets 200 views, but I would get maybe 15 or 20 people. If I get 15 clients for the whole year, these 15 people, these are people who are signing up for my maths classes. If there are 15 for the whole year and each is paying 1.5, and they are signing up for the whole year for me to teach them mathematics, then I'm good for the year. And that's how I've been surviving. I didn't have to have like 100,000 or 100,000 followers on Facebook. For the longest time, from when I finished my matric, I've been teaching mathematics, getting my clients on Facebook.
Okay.
If I have like 10 clients for the whole year, they're paying 1,000 rand per month. I have 10,000 rands.
That's something.
I have 10,000 rands every month. It's guaranteed. Then I was able to just live my life. You see? So, yeah, guys, social media, very, very important. Catch us on part 2.
Bye. Definitely.